Okay, there we go. Hello, my name is Brina. I'm one of the massage therapists and estheticians here at Camellia Alise.
And I'm Paula. I'm also one of the estheticians here at Camellia Alise. And today we're going to be talking about red flags when it comes to our skin.
Yes. Unless you go first this year.
So let's see. First, let's talk about acne. Acne, one of the ways that we can prevent acne, and it's not always preventable because it can be hormonal, but we can do some preventative care, and that's by having a skincare regimen, a cleansing skincare regimen. So that would be cleansing your skin morning and night, and also using a toner and a moisturizer. Also a exfoliant. Use an exfoliant once or up to twice a week. That's going to help get rid of the dead skin cells and open your pores. That way they're not blocked by debris and cause acne.
Besides cleansers and stuff, I recommend changing your sheets and pillowcases and washing them at least every week. Sure. I recommend every 72 hours. That's a kind of obsessive, but
maybe your pillowcase.
Yeah, change them out at least 72 hours. You sweat in your sleep. You're coming in with the environment on your skin, on your clothes, and it's just nothing but it's just building up on your skin as well. When you step out, when you sunbathe, ladies, sunbathing is very bad for your skin. Very bad.
Yes, causes hyperpigmentation and premature aging, which we don't want.
No matter what you do, whenever you step out day or night, put sunscreen on.
Sunscreen is very important. Protecting your skin is one of the most important things that we can do to prevent premature aging, fine lines and wrinkles, and hyperpigmentation. I want to actually show you what sunblock we have here, because it is a really good protective sunblock, but it is also a really good moisturizer. So since we have to use sunblock, this is also great because it gives you moisture, so that way you can skip the moisturizer and then just use this as your moisturizer and your sunscreen. So it's the Black Girl sunscreen, has moisturizing sunscreen lotion for the face and body, SPF 30. It's infused with jojoba and avocado, and it's water resistant for about 80 minutes. Remember, when you do wear sunblock, you want to apply it throughout the day. So not just before you leave the house, under your makeup, but also in the afternoon if you're going to be outside. And another option is if you're wearing makeup, you can use the spray sunblock, just to cover over your makeup, and that also works well.
I notice a lot of my clients come in, they list the products that they use. A lot of it is scented. Please do not put scented skincare products on your face. It does nothing but irritate the skin. It strips the moisture off the skin as well. So a lot of people complain about, oh, when I clean my skin, it feels stripped. That is just a chemical that is literally stripping the oil, natural oil from your skin, and drying out your skin and causing more irritation than just a breakout. Sometimes people have allergic reaction to those chemicals.
Yes. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's talk about hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is something that a lot of people suffer from, me being one of them. And that's one of the reasons why I got into skincare, was so that I can treat my own hyperpigmentation. Because it's something that does take dedication, it does take time, it does take consistency on you using your products and your skincare regimen so that you can treat the hyperpigmentation. It is not always going to go away, but they can fade, and you can minimize the melasma or the hyperpigmentation by getting regular facials. One is recommended you get a facial once a month, once every 30 days. And then there are products that you could use to help with hyperpigmentation, like hydroquinone and what else? You can use tretinool is also really good for treating hyperpigmentation, but that is something that is prescribed, so you would first need to see a dermatologist. Yes, and definitely with hyperpigmentation, if you go outside, even if it's a gloomy day like this, you still want to use your sunblock. You still want to use sunblock, and if you're going to be out in the sun and it's brighter, I would wear a hat and maybe even glasses if you're going to be out at the beach, because protecting your face and your skin is very important. Yes, especially if you have hyperpigmentation.
Okay, what else should I? Yeah, that's just the moment. What else?
Let's see. We can talk about
when getting a facial. When you're speaking to your esthetician, they will suggest some things, but you know your skin better than any of us. We can go off base what we see, but if you have but if you have results that you are looking for, please let us know, or your esthetician at the time, and you can go over a regimen together. Stay consistent with the regimen that the esthetician gives you. If it doesn't work, come back and just voice your opinion about it. You know your skin better than we do. We can only literally go by what we see and what we can suggest. But if you feel anything that doesn't feel right, let your esthetician know. If you have random breakouts, like they're burning, cystic acne, let your esthetician know and be thorough about what you want your results to be.
Yes. Also, sometimes if you're someone that doesn't get regular facials, or you've never had a facial, there are some things that you should know about how your skin might feel after your treatment. It's very common for your skin to feel a little dry sometimes, and it's also common in different people for you to break out, because we are cleansing the skin, and it takes about a period of 28 days for the cell turnover, and so your skin is going to go through a process of healing itself with the products that we use during your facial. So those over time can have a little bit of a reaction, but it's only because we're purifying your skin. And so can be common for your skin to be dry. So after you get a facial, definitely it's not recommended to be out in the sun that day or 2 days after, because then what will happen is your skin will feel extremely dry. So after you get a facial, or if you're planning to get a facial, keep in mind that you don't want to be out in the sun that day, probably the day after. And using, again, a sunblock and moisturizer is good. And then also to use the products that were recommended by your esthetician the day of your service.
So one red flag to keep in mind, going back to cleaning your linen, if you sleep on one side of your face and you just feel like you see that you have like severe breakouts, that is a sign that you need to switch out your linen. If you feel dry after using a product, remove that product out of your regimen. Try a hydrating product or a moisturizer. What else? Go ahead.
For skin reflex burning after you apply product. Yes, sometimes we use products. It can be something as simple as an enzyme. An enzyme can cause a tingling effect, and it can cause irritation, and it can cause redness depending on the sensitivity of your skin and depending on the levels of the enzymes in the product that we're using. So if you have sensitive skin, that's why we also have to fill out a patient intake form, because if you're sensitive, we need to know that. That way, when we are pulling the products out, we know not to use something a little more mild, so that you don't have redness or discomfort during your facial. So definitely, if there's anything, sensitivities, allergies, or any concerns or problem areas, that is something definitely to be discussed with your esthetician at the time of your appointment.
Yeah, and when talking to your esthetician, please don't allow someone to tell you that, oh, you can't be allergic to a certain product when you can, even though it's for sensitive skin. Just keep in mind that, hey, certain stuff doesn't work for everyone. And, I just lost train of thought.
It happens.
Yeah. But,
yes, everyone's skin is different. And no one's skin, I can't just be like, okay, acne, this is the steps to do it. No, because everyone's skin is different, and your skin is going to react different than yours. So even though we might still have the same skin problem,
the results will be different. How I got my acne will be different from how she got hers,
and how your skin reacts to the products will be different. So it will also be maybe a little bit of a trial and error at first when using new products, and to find something that does fit for your skin and that works for you.
So make sure you wash your sheets, change your pillowcases. Please clean your phone screens. So when you have it up to your face, those cause a lot of problems as well. Ladies, remove your makeup before you go to bed.
Definitely. It's a big one. And the best way I recommend to take off your makeup at night is, I don't recommend the wipes, like the Neutrogena wipes or any of those. I don't at all. They're too abrasive for your skin, and definitely just because you wipe your skin off with a wipey does not mean your skin is clean. You still have to use a cleanser and a toner and a moisturizer after just wiping off your skin, because your face is not clean. You've removed the majority of the makeup, but you still have makeup, and your skin has not been cleansed. So just using a wipey before bed is not going to cut it. I recommend using the round circles and my micellar water. It's just your makeup, and it's just so much easier. Your makeup comes off so easy, and it's not oily, and it's great for your skin. It's hydrating and cleansing. So if you're just way too tired and you don't want to wash your face, I always wish Siri could take off my makeup. I'm like, Siri, take my makeup off. But if you're not going to do anything and you're too tired, just at least micellar water, at least, to take off your makeup before bed.
And use gentle exfoliating products. Going back to Neutrogena, I always recommend people do not use the cleansers with the beads, because occasionally, from what I've seen and heard, the beads in there has gotten stuck in people's skin, and a dermatologist had to extract them out. So I always recommend, if you're going to use an exfoliator, use a powder exfoliator, daily exfoliating. What else is better? Or
talking about exfoliation, razor bumps. Yeah. Razor bumps on your face, especially for men. What can you do to prevent razor bumps or ingrown hairs? It's exfoliating. So exfoliating is very important because that is what's going to remove the dead skin and uncover the pores so that you don't get ingrown hairs.
Yeah. What else? Stay hydrated, especially if you live in Houston. Yes, stay hydrated.
Water,
it's hot.
Hydration. for the glow of your skin?
Have a consistent regimen. So if you have to take many products home, not home, but on a trip from home, make sure you have it. Whether you're out having fun, stick to a regimen. Don't change up you can add something new if you want to, but I would stick to it because you want that consistent glow. You want that consistent glow.
You want to glow.
And other stuff, I don't know what else. What about people that get lashes and I don't wear lashes. So
lashes.
The skincare is different.
Okay, so when you get lashes, obviously the first day, don't wet your lashes for 24 hours. But after that, definitely clean your lashes. If you don't clean your lashes, what can happen is that you can get little skin mites. And if you haven't seen what that looks like, it's disgusting. And I've only seen that one time, and when you look at it up close, you just want to wash their whole face. But yeah, definitely clean your lashes, and how you do that is you want to use a foaming lash wash and a brush and just go around in circles, and definitely get the base of your lashes. And after you've used the foaming wash, then you just rinse them with water and then pat them dry. And sometimes you could even use a blow dryer, but you don't want to use it too hot because the heat can damage the curl of your lashes. But just definitely make sure that if you do use lash extensions, that you are cleaning your lashes and your eyes daily.
Well, this completes our...
All right. Well, I think we touched base on a little bit of a lot of things. So,
if you ask me about massage, I can go through that. But this completes our live. Thank you so much.
For today. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.